How is Lambert?
Dufresne roughed him up pretty badly before you stepped in, but he's expected to recover.
Not like some other people. Right, Williams?
Fisher, what I did was necessary.
This is where it all pays off! All the work, all the sacrifice. It ends here, and we couldn't have done it without you, Fisher!
Don't thank me yet.
What? Hell and damnation!
What's going on?
It seems Mr. Sykes was right. Our Mr. Fisher is a traitor and a spy. And for that, he died. Kill Fisher on sight!
Keep the noise down, man.
Bite me.
I'm serious. Fisher's around here somewhere.
That son of a bitch, I knew he was dirty all along.
Like hell you did. I was the one who kept telling you that. Zip it, dumbass.
Can you just tell me to keep the noise down?
Alright, ladies and gents, Sinistrino 1 is back with more Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent on the original Xbox. Final mission. I think we're ready to do this. Hopefully you guys are ready. We're going to be taking out a few enemies here on this first part. However, it's going to get a lot tricky on the second part, and then there is also a third part, so this is a fairly long mission to do. But we're ready for it.
Williams, my cover's blown. Emil's instructed his men to kill on sight.
Okay, Fisher. Plan B. Cleanup mission. Take them out, every single one of them. The main JBA members are top priority, the others only if the opportunity presents itself. I'm sending other units, but they may not arrive in time. The Red Mercury devices must be recovered. Hurry, you understand?
I'll take care of it.
Leave no one standing, including Isabella Blanca.
Leave her out of this, Williams. She doesn't deserve this.
You have your orders. Either do your job, or I'll have someone else do it.
You know I never liked you.
Fisher! It was you all along, you sneaky son of a...
Think hard about what you're about to say.
What do you want?
I want to know where Emil is.
He's with the bomb.
And where's that?
Forget it, you can't get there from here. Not unless you can fly.
Just so happens we can fly. Alright, this next part's a little tricky. Sometimes this little thing doesn't work, so it might take you a few times to get it. Luckily we got it on the first time there, but sometimes for some reason that one right there doesn't work as well. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, looks like we got one enemy in this room up ahead. There are two exits. There's one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left, it will take you a lot longer to get to where you need to go. However, it is a little bit easier. The one on the right is definitely a little bit harder, but it's a lot shorter as well. So we're going to try the one on the right. And we're going to try to do this without taking this guy out. Now, you need to be quick when you do this because we have a lock that we need to pick. And you do not have that much time in order to do this, so...
Hurry.
Ooh, that was a close one. Alright. You can see how risky that is right there. But of course we wanted a challenge. Make sure you get it when it's on the green and you should be fine. Alright, looks like there's a little exit for us over here. How convenient. I definitely recommend to save often. And we're going to save right here. Alright, as I said, this part is quite tricky. It's all about getting some attention.
Are you hearing things?
It's going to be the only way you're going to be able to get by this part without actually taking anyone out. Alright. That's pretty much what you got to do to get by that part there. But you can see how tricky that actually is. Just kind of go back and make sure that they didn't actually see us.
Must have been, well, fine. But I don't know what it was.
Alright, so it's a risky move, but I think it's going to pay off. It actually takes out a lot of the level, kind of make it a little bit shorter. Alright, so we're going to keep going here. Go ahead and save.
Goddamn idiot brought a goddamn spy in.
You got something to say, Sykes? You say it to me.
Stay here and set the bomb. I'm gonna kill Fisher.
No, you set the bomb. I'll go find Fisher.
Not a chance, Washington. You're the one who brought in Fisher in the first place.
Ah, hell. Listen, I know the guy. Maybe Emil's source is wrong. Maybe he made a mistake.
And maybe we're both going to stay right here, because I don't trust you. Deal with it.
Alright, so these are the two of the main bad guys that we need to take out in this level. If you remember these in the, let's see, the 360 version, there's BJ, which was the computer guy. They both have the same bunks, him and Jamie, and we had to get their information and whatnot. So as you can see, right now is not the greatest time to go because there is a light source right in front. He's going to be heading up there. We need to just wait until this guy turns around. That's BJ and that's Jamie there. We're going to try to interrogate them both. But you just got to be a little patient. Wait till he turns around. Alright. So it looks like we can go after Jamie first.
Hello, Jamie.
Sam! Man, I'm glad I found you. You don't need to do this, Sam. I wasn't gonna kill you. I know Emil has got it wrong.
Actually, he doesn't.
What? No.
I'm afraid so, pal.
But... why? We were friends, man.
I'll let you think that.
You're lying, Sam. I know you. We bled together, man.
You don't know me, Jamie. You never did.
See? You're not gonna kill me. You can't.
Gotcha.
I think he can. Alright, last but not least is Mr. BJ. Now this is where we need to go in order to move over to the next part, which to me is the hardest part. We can actually go ahead and deactivate this bomb here. Piece of cake.
Next.
As you can see, he just continually goes back and forth on this little thing here. So what we're going to do is pretty much wait over here on this ladder. And then we'll catch him on the flip side. As you can't really see it from here, but we're going to be shimmying along, I guess, that way. So as soon as he turns around.
Just so you know, I did screw with your computer.
Fisher, don't kill me, man. I'm just a techie.
I'll make you a deal then, Techie. Tell me something useful, and I'll forget how much I'd like to hurt you.
There's nothing I can tell you. We got the same briefing. You know everything I do.
Then I guess I don't need you alive.
Sam!
Enrica.
I think we need to have a talk.
Gotta hand it to her. She's got timing.
Alright, well there we go for the first part. And it's time to move on to the second. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. Let's keep going. And I don't know why I just did that. Whatever you do, don't press the Y button when you're next to a rail. Was there a glitch in the Matrix there?
Attention everyone, we are not getting any response from Team 3. Repeat, Team 3 is lost. Caleb?
Yeah, Moss?
Disable the breakers.
You got it. Breakers disabled, Moss. Emergency lights activated.
Team 2, switch to night vision goggles and stay alert. Assume that there are hostiles nearby. Sweep your areas and report in on the private channel.
Alright, so you know, things are a little bit more beefed up here, so this is where the gadgets and what's not's going to come in. However, you don't want to use it all soon because there's a lot of enemies that you're going to have to take out in this one. The third part's not as hard, but the second part is definitely a little bit harder.
Where are you going, Sam?
Wherever Emil is. You know what I have to do.
He wants me to shoot you. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
So what are you gonna do?
No, Sam. The question is, when all this is over, what are we gonna do?
When I figure it out, I'll tell you.
I have to go or Emil gets suspicious. His team is on the roof. Moss is on the 68th floor. Good luck, Sam.
Enrica.
Alright, well, here we go. Let's see what we got around us. She magically faded into nothing. I don't know where she went. Alright, so now we're going to start encountering a little bit more difficult enemies. But we're going to try to do our best. And of course, we're going to go ahead and save here. Alright, let the action begin.
Thanks for the cover, Enrica.
Okay, who's the dumbass who set off the sprinklers?
Ah! I wet now.
God's sake, it's just a little water. Stop whining.
We're gonna freeze our tails off when we go back out there.
If you want, you can stay behind and get nice and warm.
Yeah, that's real funny.
It's always better to grab them, as they won't make as much noise. But we need to hurry and get this guy. As in darkness, they will easily be able to catch you no matter where you are in the level. Guess we can interrogate this guy and kind of use him here.
Surprise.
Son of a bitch! You got night vision, don't you?
Good guess.
So, you gonna kill me?
Let's have a little chat and we'll see if it's necessary.
Forget it, I'm not selling my guys out.
They'd be happy to rat on you.
That's their call, not mine. You kill me, I go to heaven with my conscience clean.
That must be nice for you.
For what you're gonna do, son, I forgive you.
What a nice enemy. Alright, so I recommend saving when you get up here. Alright, so there's 3 enemies in this part of the level. 2 of them kind of rove around in this room here. And there's going to be 1 soldier that's going to come into the hallway that we're in. We're going to take him out first. And then we're going to move our way inside and then take these 2 out. Remember, the light is your friend in this part of the game. Or should I say in this part 2 of this level. So everything is really time-based. So if you're fast enough, if you hurry enough, everything should work out the way it's supposed to, hopefully. And we're going to take this guy out, and then we'll be able to easily take out this second guy as well. But first thing we need to do is get into the light. Which I actually never did this before when I was going through this level before I was recording. But then I saw one of my subscribers left me a message on my channel, and he said you can actually hide in the light. And I didn't know that. I never played this game before, so I was like, that's pretty cool. Alright, so get in here and do that. Make sure you're quick when you do this here, as you will not have that much time. Sweet. Alright, get him behind here. Because if you're here, then the guy won't be able to see you. Alright, switch to, let's see, a sticky camera. We're going to set up a distraction for him. Remember, you can pick your sticky cameras back up. Alright, so he's not coming just yet. Alright, so when he gets close enough, we're going to actually distract him with the sticky camera, come up behind him, and take him down.
Some kind of trap. This guy's good. Was not good enough for me.
Sometimes I forgot which button it was. He shot our booby trap, so we can't use it again, but we still got 5 left, so that's going to be plenty for the rest of the mission. We'll go ahead and get him somewhere else as well. That's why we're clearing out every single room, so no enemy soldiers are going to be able to find where they are. Of course, make sure you check. It looks like we've got a wall mine here. Make sure you get it on the green. Alright, I don't see any enemies up ahead. However, we do need to get by this thing here. So again, this is another one of those little tricky things where you actually have to make sure you shoot it right. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save. Alright, so this is going to be kind of a weird part here. All you got to do is get against the light. Get as close to this light as you can. Try to give him at least a little bit of room in case, because he's going to be going around you. Of course, wait for this guy to turn around. And now the next thing you're going to need to do, just remain in the light. Kind of follow what he's doing, because sometimes he'll go in different directions and do different things. And as long as you remain in this middle section here, then you should be fine. Kind of got to see what he's doing here. It's just so, to me, it's really hilarious that this is how you got to beat these guys. Hi, do you see my shadow? No, you don't. You're an idiot. Alright, keep going. Let's see what's up ahead. Alright, so we got some stairs. This is a fun part. Hard as hell, too. Alright, once you get up here, we're going to save. Like I said, I like to save in every room. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stick to, let's see, Sticky Shocker. Alright, wait till this guy is gone. There's a guy that just went into that door there. As you can see, the door just closed. So go ahead and get over here and take this guy out. We're going to leave a little surprise for this next guy. So as soon as he opens the door, we're going to have a nice little gas for him. He's going to love it. Alright, so we're going to get his attention. Now you might have to get a little closer, I guess.
Traps? What does this guy think he's dealing with? Amateurs?
Yes.
I'm going through!
You the man, brother. That's one stealthy bastard right there. Alright, we'll go ahead and pick up the body. Now it is time for the, I would say, the definitive hardest part in this. Especially when we're going up against Moss. Because we want to be able to interrogate him. Hopefully I'm going to be able to do this. This might take me a few tries. But thank God there's a save point up here. Alright, so the first thing we're going to actually switch to, let's see, we got it on sticky camera. That's exactly what we want. There's nothing right here. There is a mine up ahead. Now, you won't notice it right now, but we're going to grab this mine first, even though we really don't need to. Now, I'll show you. Once you look into this hallway right here, you're going to see that there's a turret. Okay? But if you look above you, it looks like you would be able to get up there, huh? So why don't we kind of trace back to where this is. And look what we got here. Now normally, you're not going to be able to jump up there. See? You just can't make the jump. So what you actually have to do is you have to do a little running jump. Sweet! Of course, make sure you don't step too loud. It just sounds like you're breaking the glass. Sam Fisher's such a fat dude. Alright, so this helps you bypass the turret. Now, the other cool thing about being up here is none of them see you. Even though you're in the darkness, none of these guys actually get a beat on you. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a sticky camera right here. And we're going to do another one right here. Okay? Let's find out where our bearings are. Is we want to take out these first two guys here. So we want to get their attention. So let's make a little noise back here.
Are you hearing things? Yeah. Let's just stay calm. Nothing. Better that way. Are you hearing things?
And there you go. First two are out. Nobody was alerted. Nobody was alarmed. So now that just leaves these two. So I definitely recommend going ahead and saving up here because this is going to be a lot more trickier to take out these guys, especially if you want to get Moss's interrogation. So go ahead and save. Alright, so we got a lot of things to do here in order to get everything lined up the way we want it. Now we can make this a lot easier by actually just switching to our flash grenade, but we're not going to be using the flash grenade because we're going to need it later for the battle with Emil, and I prefer to kind of use that so we can interrogate Emil in the very end. Right now we're just going to kind of create a distraction in this area right here.
That sound! Get your butt over here, now.
This should create an opportunity for you to get into the room itself. When you do so, go back to this corner here. You want to be lit up though, as it is imperative that you are actually lit up. Alright, so right here should be fine. Let them kind of get back to their normal patrol pattern. Nice. Try to get him in this corner here. That way he doesn't make too much noise whenever we take him down. And there we go. We can sneak up behind Moss and we can interrogate him. You're dead, brother. You're dead.
Hello, Moose.
Fisher.
Moose.
Thought you were keeping an eye on me. I've seen 6-year-olds do better surveillance.
So I was right about you. None of them would listen to me, you know. You had them all snowed. Emil, Jamie.
Don't forget Enrica.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you for touching her.
Good luck with that.
What are you waiting for? Do it. You better kill me, Fisher.
I just want to see everything he says. Oh, looks like that's it. Goodbye, Moss. The funny thing is I'm actually hitting the LT button, so I'm not really killing him, but the game forces you to kill him. Alright, so this would be the worst time to screw it all up. We got to defuse this bomb, and you don't have too many seconds to do so. And there we go.
Next.
Like a glove. Now we're moving to the roof, which is the third and final part, which actually won't take us very long. There's not too many enemies to get by, but it's still a little difficult. Place the charge here. Alright, time for the third and final part of Splinter Cell Double Agent. Alright, ladies and gents, time for the final section of Splinter Cell Double Agent for the original Xbox. Hopefully you've been enjoying it, which I know I have. And don't forget to check out all of my Splinter Cell games, 100% stealth, as I have pretty much done them all the way that I feel Splinter Cell should be done. And hopefully you have enjoyed them. Thank you for all the comments, all the likes. Really appreciate it. Splinter Cell is pretty much the reason that I have my channel today, as it has been one of my strongest series. And hopefully we're going to be able to continue with that, as well as create some new series that you guys are going to enjoy and you're going to be watching for a long time to come. So first thing you want to do, bypass that circuit and get against here. There's going to be a guard coming down. You just got to kind of wait for him. So it'll take a little bit of time. This is not a very long third section. It's just a few parts of this level, and then we can get on to the final boss battle, which is actually kind of a boss battle, which is pretty cool. There's obviously an easy strategy to do it, but it is still difficult to master. So hopefully we'll be able to do it. It might take me a few tries, but of course with the magic of editing, it's perfect for you guys. Trust me, nobody is just amazing at stealth games. Okay, it takes time. You've got to really concentrate. You've got to think. All right, for those of you that are starting your channels out there, I want you to realize that everything takes time. Okay, I had a channel called Cinestrain back in the day. I would just put out rock band videos and Guitar Hero videos. It got copyrighted. My channel got taken down. I lost hope. I said, oh, I'm probably never going to get a channel again. But you know what? I persevered. I said, I'm not going to be doing rock band videos anymore. I'm just going to stick to actual straight games. And since then, my channel has grown big time. And in the past year, it's grown a lot as well. So it does take a little bit of time. I've had this channel now for over 3 years. So remember, it will take you time, but I promise you'll get there if you just stick with it. And of course, anytime you need me to plug your channel, just let me know in the comments, let me know, send me a message, whatever, and I'll be more than happy to mention your name in one of these videos as to help your channel grow, because I'm all about the community. I'm all about watching other people play games. I think games are such a great thing, a great medium to bring people together. So back to business here. We're going to wait till it's in the green. And we're going to try to find the right time to move here. If you're feeling cautious, you know, you can of course go ahead and save as well. Go ahead and break this, or not break it, but as there are enemies on the other side.
Give me a...
Love the lock-picking games in this. Unfortunately, I don't believe it's back in Blacklist. So this is where you got to be a little patient. We're going to wait till we find the right time. Then we're going to create some distractions so we can move to the right. So as soon as he turns around, it's our window. There is a turret on the far side too, so watch out for that. Now you do have to remain very, very quiet here. Especially when you get in this water, as you do make a lot of noise. Don't you like how we're floating? Alright, so go ahead and set a kind of a whistle. Because we want to get them distracted into this area. There we go.
Yeah, not good. Let's just stay calm.
We pretty much have to do a little distraction there. Because we want them looking in the total opposite direction. The turret is just out of control, so it won't see you. I hate it when it does, it picks it up for some reason. Alright, we're gonna keep going. None of them actually come back here, so you don't have to worry.
Look alive over there! Sorry, I just never seen snow before. Ever? I grew up in Florida. Not a lot of snow there.
Ah, I'm from Colorado. We get serious snow out there. This is nothing.
Alright, so as soon as they start to move, don't worry, they won't actually get a glimpse of you. There's a definitely definitive difference between them actually seeing you, the music that plays. It's kind of more action-packed. Woo! I love close calls. That is what I'm talking about. Hey there, buddy. Setting a mine. What a jackass.
What the hell is going on?
Gotta find that right angle to grab here. Finally, things are calmed down again.
What is that?
As you can see, we are a little bit lit up here.
Must have been nothing. I hate that.
Alright, you can go ahead and break this lock as they are too far away to actually hear it. And we have come to the final section, ladies and gents. I am ready to do this. I know you guys are as well. Definitely save here. This is the most important save of your career. Oh, I'm so nervous, but we're going to have fun, and let's do it. Alright, ladies and gents, it's going to be a little hard to hear, so I want to explain what we're going to be doing. First thing you want to do is get out your flash grenade. Try to follow the strategy that I do. I won't be able to explain it to you because it's going to be really, really loud with all the gun firing, but hopefully you'll be able to complete it, and it's go time.
Do not move unless I tell you to do so. The next one kills. I want you to very slowly toss your pistol aside. Good. Now tell me, what have you done with the rest of my men?
Go check. I'll wait here.
Have you killed them then? Men who worked with you? Who trusted you?
Spare me the disappointed father lecture, Emil. From the beginning, you were nothing more than targets.
And what does that make you? A soldier? A pawn? It doesn't matter. Goodbye, Mr. Fisher. No!
I ask the questions.
But of course. That is what you do. That is what you are. Nothing but questions. Who are you, and what do you believe in? You've walked a long way down our road, Fisher. Even found it in yourself to love one of us. Now, why would that be?
She is not one of you.
You seem so very sure of that. Is it because you simply don't want it to be true? That's not the way the world works. And consider your friend, Mr. Washington, who spoke so passionately on your behalf when you came to us. How many hours did you spend trying to convince yourself he was the enemy? Is he really? Or are you one of us after all?
Shut up.
Who is Sam Fisher? Can you answer that one for me?
That's enough out of you.
Poor Fisher. You can kill me, you know, but you can't silence me. Not now. Not anymore. Thinking of another question? You'd better hurry.
Alright, well there you go. Now we got this final bomb to do. So, it's not too difficult. It's just like all the other bombs or whatever, and you still got 35 seconds, so we've got plenty of time to do so. So we're going to wait till it gets down to the wire, because that's how we do. Actually, we're going to go ahead and pick up Never Leave Sam's Pistol Behind. Make sure we got everything we need. I don't know exactly where the SC-20K is. I don't think we can find it. Alright, now we're cutting a little close, so let's do this. And there we go. Right on time. Like a glove.
Sam, where are you? Is that you?
Enrique, get inside, now! No!
We did good, Sam. Didn't we? In the end?
Of course, Enrique.
Oh, Sam. I'm so sorry.
See you in hell. You murdered her, Williams.
She was a target. You lost your perspective.
You are going to pay.
Really? You won't be the one to collect. We'll find you, Fisher. You can't hide from us.
Watch me.
I will.
Now, as you can see, that actually makes sense of an ending more leading into Conviction, because Sam Fisher was on the run. In Double Agent, it didn't really show you exactly why Sam was just against everything, and you know, but this game actually showed you by the ending why Sam was pissed and kind of everything that led on to what happened. So we're going to find out how we did here. I'm actually very excited to find out. Of course, we didn't neutralize all the men in the mission. There was no reason to do that whatsoever, at least I didn't feel. But I'm very nervous to see how this is going to end up. Let's hope and pray because, oh, let's see. Oh, yes, there we go, ladies and gents. We have done it. 37 minutes, 57 seconds. No time spotted as enemy. We knocked out 16 enemies. And, of course, we killed 4. Those are mandatory kills. Of course, let's count them up. We got BJ, Jamie, Moss, and Emil. So those are the 4 kills that we did. And of course, everything else is 0, just how you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, I know I never get to say this enough, but you guys are exactly the reason I'm here doing this. I get off at work, I come straight into this room, and I create content for you guys so you can have something to do. You know, maybe if you've got a job when you're done, whatever it is, I'm here for you guys, whatever you need. Please don't hesitate to ask me questions. Join my Twitter, join my Facebook. We'll talk, all that kind of stuff. I'm always eager to help out anyone, okay? I don't consider you guys fans or my followers. I think we're all just a huge kind of community that just really talks to each other. As you can see, I don't always reply, but the ones that I can get to, I definitely reply to your comments and stuff because I actually care about your opinion and what you say. Thank you so much for watching my entire Splinter Cell series. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'm in love with this game. It was such an amazing game, and it is time to finish. Thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you on the next walkthrough. Peace out, bitches!
We interrupt this programming to bring you a breaking news story. The United States narrowly averted catastrophe today as a 3-pronged terrorist assault was foiled. Authorities were able to derail attempts to detonate atomic devices in Nashville, Los Angeles, and Manhattan. The identities of the terrorists are still unknown as no group has stepped forward to claim responsibility for the acts. FBI spokesman Herbert Mangle said today, several devices, which we believe to be nuclear in nature, were recovered before they could be detonated. We are investigating how they were brought into the country and are following every angle. The president praised the preparedness and swiftness of action of the FBI and local authorities, noting that they had saved not only his life, but the lives of millions of Americans.